Okay, time for the boss fight. This is Terra, so the boss is Ugul from Act 8. Pretty fucking straightforward fight. Alright, down goes Ugul. Working our way around this wheel. Gonna be gambling on the hopes of finding this Empire's Grasp glove. So we're just gonna be gambling pure armor gloves. The likelihood of hitting the unique is not super great, and it being Empire's Grasp is also not super great. But worst case scenario, we just find a glove upgrade. That'll be cool too. So it doesn't really feel bad to like do this because we just might be getting upgrades along the way. That's why Faustus is kind of good. Alright, so all our tier 1s are done. So now we can start moving on to tier 2s if I'm missing any. I can see which ones I'm missing and then I could maybe buy them with Keurig. Like he has Channel, I don't have that, so I can purchase that. He's got Geode, I don't have that, so we can purchase that. Really helps to round out your mapping progression just using Keurig to fill those gaps, you know. And we were just getting hammered by Flicker Strike mobs. Every time something flickers on me, I'm just watching my mana go to 0. It's crazy. Oh, 5-link bow. Wow. Okay, boss time. But I could just fight the boss from down here, like a cool guy. And a little recipe for flask duration. Yay. Yay, geode time. Man, you just find some fucking crazy items on Mercs. Like, They just have the bee's knees, you know? It's arena time. This is the big chaos golem that, I don't know. I don't really know if he's spooky for your average boy. Not for Guadalupe. Guadalupe hides behind this little ledge here and waits. Watching, waiting, commiserating. Ignites you, inflict spread to other enemies. Nice. I don't inflict ignites, but nice. It's not affecting me here, but I have to be mindful when you get the map modifier that says reduces non-curse auras. That could bring me under cap res. So, just something to look out for. Oh boy, an infamous blood ladder. Yep, that's spooky. Every infamous merc is like, just could be the end, you know? What does he have? Anywhere worth dying over? 3 Regals is pretty good. Aventors. Reduced mana efficacy is not good. That's the bad part. He's got 3 Regals, which is nice. Is he worth dying over? Well, the answer is they're all worth dying over. Because this is how I want to go out, is fighting an infamous merc that's going to one-shot me. I mean, I'm going to be hiding behind this ledge right here, hoping it just resolves itself, but in the off chance it doesn't, that's okay too. Is 1 totem set enough? It is! Okay. 1 cast of totems is enough to solo a merc. That's funny. That's good. Good. Good job, Guadalupe. I'm feeling muy bonito after that. So we're grabbing the instability here. This gives us a max power. We have an extra min power from Disciple. And we grab the small node, which is 4% spell per power. So it ends up being 20% spell damage per 1 point. So this does give us a passive 5th power charge now, which is a substantial amount of damage increase. Does bring our crit rate now, our base crit rate is 48% without flask up, 56 with, so feeling pretty juicy. Obviously no quality and we're missing many points, but yeah, 50% chance to crit is pretty good. Our 6th link is going to be crit damage, so that is going to be obviously a huge chunk of damage whenever we get that 6th link. Alright, crafting recipe for elemental damage. We got a spooky boss. This is the boss at the end of Act 10 that I warned us about like he could one-shot you. Yeah, this guy. That swipe doesn't do too much, but I just have so much damage, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm able to kill bosses really fucking fast at the moment. I could probably offensively go to yellow maps, but I'm a little bit scared because my EHP pool's like 20% lower than where I want it to be. I want to be at like 3k mana, 4k life, and then I'll feel a lot more comfy. It's not even a matter of the passive tree, it's just gearing at the moment. I just do not have really good rares in a lot of spots, and that's kind of okay. Okay, so I'm at the point where I don't have any more tier 2s or 3s. I haven't run all the maps I have. I've already run at least once. So this is where I will start taking 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'll start taking my maps I have, and you could 3-to-1 them up into new sets of maps, and you'll get different orientations depending on how you enter them, but this way I'll get a couple new maps, and you could continue to kind of trade them up like that until you have Yeah, to cover all the gaps of maps you're missing. The gaps of maps. I have horizon orbs, which are used to re-roll maps, but you really want to save those for, like, super down the line. Oh, we got a beast. That's kind of exciting. Okay, Coliseum boss is Duresso. Good old Duresso. Thank God he has 4 permanent eye phases where he just, like, gets hard phased. I have to stand here as he RPs for fucking 30 seconds. Hard phases and bosses should be illegal. It's a crime. It's in the Geneva Convention. Some more Faustus gloves. Map has area contains humanoids. I can't remember if this is the same as area contains cannibals. I don't think it is. Cannibals is a subsection of enemy type that have this like super archaically coded shotgun mechanic that it's just super fucking lethal if you ever experience it. You'll know because they'll all throw like jars of piss at you and you'll just be dead. Oh yeah, it is. That's them. I saw them throwing the fire things on the right. Alright, so we gotta be mindful about that. But this map does have cannibals. I heard them. Yeah, it's spooky. It's impossible to really showcase this without being susceptible to it, but yeah, they're just like, they're dicks. Oh, spooky. Quit it. Like, it looks like it does nothing. The little fireballs they're throwing. Like, oh, they're little Molotov cocktails, but then you get hit by like 20 of them, and they all shot. There they are. They all shotgun, and then you're just gone. Erased. Especially in tight quarters. Ooh, hey, quit that. Boink, give me loot. No. Got a cast speed essence. This could be huge. We're gonna get a wand. We're gonna grab a wand here. Oh, it's a pagan wand too. Even better. I kind of want to aug this because it rolled super high crit multi here. And lightning damage, super low lightning damage. Is it worth regaling that? I don't really know. Well, it's probably going to be an upgrade to my right wand? My white wand regardless. I think we could probably still do better with just a screaming. I mean, it is whatever. I'll toss a regal anyway. Let's see what it hits. Accuracy, fantastic. Alright, essence and spell cast tier 1 crit strikes. Low spell damage, but that's pretty hot. 10.9, 10.7, 10.9, 11.4. So it's an upgrade to my main hand finally. That basically has nothing. I wish I had an Exalt. I would honestly use it. What do I got for craft options here? Mana? Okay. Lightning to spells. Okay. I think we'll do lightning to spells. We could do cold to spells. That would give me shatters, technically, right? Does it? I think it might. Yeah. I'd have an amount of cold damage. I guess I already do have an amount of cold. This is more cold damage, though. We'll do lightning. We'll just stay on brand. Okay. So this is 10.9 becomes 12.1. That's not bad. What is the desired base? The cast speed bases definitely are like best for me. Arachnid Tomb. This one actually has a Keurig modifier, which is quantity applies to rarity. I'm not going to regal and craft it. We're just going to, you know, put on an AUG and call it a day. Oh, can we get a new Merc finally? Wrath. Just Wrath. Got an On's Contempt for some reason, but okay. Do I want to run? Is it worth running for just Wrath, I wonder? Yeah, I kind of don't think it is, but I do want his currency. I like that currency. Problem is, like, you know, Guadalupe doesn't have the heart of a mouse. She has the heart of a lion. I gotta check rooms with my body, not with a totem, you know? Like, I can't just hide in a corner waiting for my totems to clear things. I gotta walk out there face first. Wow, level 76. That's an exciting one. Why? I don't know, but it seems good. Start picking up these lightning nodes in Heart of Thunder. Oh, look at that. We've received our first originator map. These are maps with the same modifiers as tier 17s, but they're just of a random tier depending on where you find them. Kind of spooky at this stage of the game. I'm probably not going to be doing that. There's the crit strikes rank 1 recipe. But yeah, I don't think we're going to be doing that. Here's the boss arena. It's Gruthgul. He's going to die quite quickly because my single target is quite good. There he goes. Yeah, this thing would be kind of fucking intense to do at this stage of the game. We're going to skip that for now. Okay, so this Atlas passive marks the last point in our first starting circle for Kirik. The next things we're going to want to do is we're going to come down on the left side here, grab this comprehensive scouting report cluster, then probably pick up these map nodes here and grab these map nodes in the middle, map nodes here, and then Kirik nodes here, and that's like the framework of the setup tree, kind of. I'm actually out of things to do that are new maps for me, so I've got a couple options here. I've got this Foundry, or I can do this Ivory Temple. They're both new. Actually, this Blight map is technically new. We could do a Blight map. That's something we haven't done yet. Let's do a Blight map. That seems like a good way to kill ourselves. Of course, when we do the mission, the vendor resets. We could check for new things. So there's Laboratory, Foundry, Ivory Temple, Race Course, Ghetto. We're going to buy them all. We want all the maps we don't have. Each one of those is an Atlas passive point. Now, a Blight map is just a big version of the Blight mechanic, although it's cranked up to 11. We have to defend the pump, utilizing towers and ourselves, to kill whatever is about to attack us. There's a couple ways you can do Blight. One of the surefire kind of ways is utilizing Chilling Towers Mark III, Stunning Towers Mark III, and then Fire Towers set to Meteor to basically kill everything. You can see in the bottom what the elemental types are. Nothing is cold and only one physical, meaning they're really not going to be very resistant to this form of offense. I do have to watch out for, though, that the enemy could tunnel or spawn or do some sort of on-death shenaniganery that's going to fucking kill me. But yeah, we've got the framework totems down. We're going to put another set here. Upgrade this buff tower to reach all three of my things. You can see because they have the circles in the bottom. And this meteor tower is just going to clear everything off for me basically itself. It'll do the job. It'll take care of the world. One thing I have to be mindful of is when they just said the Blight spread, it's going to split to the left, and I have to redo a similar setup now over here. So that's just one more thing to worry about. Let's do that. So fire tower there, chill tower there, buff towers. I can reach both of them. It is cool. I can place my totems. It doesn't hurt to do that. All right, we've got another split down here, but we're just not really prepared for this yet. We need some more money. We are out of Blight money to build towers here. All right, here's a Blight boss coming over here, Clobber Claw. When we kill that, we should get a big chunk of money. Is it enough to get here in time is the question. Might be. Trying to stay on top of things as best I can. Yeah, it's branching. I mean, same. Trying our best to stay on top of this, but it's a lot, you know. It's a lot going on over here. Yeah, more towers, more meteors. I think we've mostly stemmed the tide, but you never know. Gotta keep my ass on a swivel. Guadalupe is always on edge. You can see the rewards starting to propagate because we're reaching the end here as the timer ticks down. A lot of good rewards in here. One of the most notable things is these Blight chests, which will have oils which we could then use to anoint notables from the passive tree onto our amulet. I think all the bosses are gone, so it's a little bit safer. Okay, last lane over here. You can see the other lanes are grayed out, which means that they've been cleared fully. And there we go. Unique on the pump? Maybe? Nope. Alright. No Blight specific unique, but that's okay. Okay, let's see what we get from our oil chests here. Clear oil. Any rare oils? No, that's okay. There's a lot of chests. There's going to be a lot of just generic little bubblegum bullshit, so that's great. All these currency chests are super, super good at this stage of the game for us. Might get some uniques, although it's not super likely. Ooh, map chests. Yay, maps. Oh boy, talisman chests. Alright, and the end here is a couple sack fragments, but that is a pretty successful little Blight action there. We did get a I-73 Crusader chainmail. It's a 6-socket. We could try to 6-link it, but, you know, I mean, whatever, sure. Make it 20 quality. Okay. Yeah, the odds of 6-linking this thing is quite bad. There was a 5-link, sure. But, yeah, we had a nice damage increase to get the 6-link here, but it's just more like a project to have. It's not something we specifically need or want, but, you know, I'd rather have currency than like die with currency, if that makes sense. You can control left click and hold it, and it'll automatically start using fusing until it hits a 6 link. But if you're stopping for a 5 link, I'd watch and wait for that. Either way, we've gotten a bunch of good stuff here, so that's yeah, pretty nice overall. And more importantly, if you check over here, we should have a new set of Keurig things, many of which I have not completed yet. All right, we've got some more maps to run, so we're gonna snag all these juicy tier 5s and start making our way through them. Guadalupe fears nothing but death itself. Whoa, it's not a bad amulet. I don't need more stats, but that's just like pretty solid. I'm taking the 3C. How often do I just look at a great rare and be like, that's a good rare? Anyway, give me that chaos. Crafting recipe for what? What was that a recipe for? Double damage. Cool. Ivory Temple. Get a little double boss fight at the end of this bad boy. God, Penguin Dimensions are so fucking tanky, dude. 77. Crafting recipe for attributes. And here's the double boss fight. These are the same mobs that you fight that are like Templars in Heist. That's the exact same mob type. Okay, we got a Exarch. Impale and does nothing either. Cold to attacks. Alright. Sure wish I had a Empire's Grasp right now so I could play Shockwave Totem at least a little bit. Or an Astral Projector so I could Shockwave that way. This boss kind of scares me, but not too scary. Is it twinned? Is there another boss or something? Oh my god, there is. I was wrong. This is the relaxing part of mapping where you're just filling out the atlas. It's like doing homework, you know? Just do every map once, and once you get like 50, 60 points, and you could start to kind of care about like real things. Those boots are really good. Yeah, I'm taking those boots, unless there's something super crazy. I don't mind losing move speed to gain Chaos Cap. That's like pretty fucking important. 1, 2, 3. Combatant. He's flickering on me. He's striking me. Holy shit. What is happening? That legally distinct Fairgraves? Captain Claiborne? There he goes. Okay. He is possessed, so I should be a little bit watching out. There's the attack and spell block recipe. I was already dead. I have like, just like really good single target, it seems like, with this shit. Guadalupe, Guadalupe. Ooh, a fracture. And it's 7 cold res. Back on the ground you go. Can't believe it was 7 cold res when it could have been 18 naked totems at Ram Ranch. 78. Okay, we have a shit ring and a shit shield. Amazing. But we do get a strand. That's kind of fun. Love that some of the combatants have these oil slick abilities, like they're fucking squids about to ink on the ground. Oh, they're ghosted. Did I already know this? I don't know. They die so fast. Onyx Amulet could be cool. Let's see what we get. Chorus, less cool. Starting to pick up the Planner Tactician, the comprehensive scouting report wheel, which is super cool. Do a little bit of Faustus glove gambling. What do we got here? 1. Haven't hit a unique yet, even, you know, the one we want, Empire's Grasp. Look forward to getting out of white maps and starting yellow maps so we can get our lab going on. The Uber Lab trial, which you just need a 1 offering from anything, but it begins to spawn in yellow maps, and that's kind of what I'm looking forward to. It's a big power spike, right? These guys kind of scare me, these Divine Ire things. I don't know why, but the Divine Ire for mercs for some reason just like spooks me, but I'll just keep my distance. A couple mercs still kind of put the fear of God in me. I mean, for the non-infamous ones. The infamous ones, I would kind of respect all of them. Okay, these guys I think detonate, and you don't want to have a boss detonate on yourself, so you just want to keep your distance until everything's safe and secure. I do believe these are just superior gloves than these. I guess I lose the mana, but I gain life. Yeah, I don't know. No, I think I need mana and life. We're just completing our maps, picking up rares, IDing them, checking for replacements, never getting replacements, selling stuff, using gold, trying not to fucking die. Guadalupe, Guadalupe. Where are you, Guadalupe? Definitely not full clearing maps, by the way. We are just clearing until we basically reach the boss, and then we kill stuff and leave. The priority for me isn't so much, you know, what's it called? Like, getting experience or loot. It's just killing the boss and getting our Atlas passive and getting out of there, you know? We're just trying to progress up the hypothetical... Oh, my phone's ringing. So we're just, like, cruising through our rare white maps, and there's really no map mods I'm... like, don't run at this stage of the game. I mean, like, I'm even running, you know, less regen. Reflect doesn't really do... It just kills the totems, you know. But we just gotta be careful when there's ones that have, like, stacking damage mods. Sometimes we'll get, like, a multitude of damage modifiers. Those can get a little bit hairy, so just be mindful. I mean, think about it from the POV of, like, you don't want to spend chaos re-rolling maps, obviously. It sucks to spend currency. But if you're dead, you can't spend any currency, you know? Like, what's 1C, what's 5C, what's 10C to roll a map if you're not fucking alive? So, you know, just keep that in mind when in hardcore. It's okay to spend your currency as long as you keep mapping. Ow. This dude fucking hurt. Most of these bosses don't particularly concern me. But this one does a little bit, to be honest. Especially because you're twinned. Not so much him. It's, maybe he's not twinned. I thought he was twinned. But this boss summons an ad that can be scary. I guess he just died in like half a second. Fucking conversation over. Never mind. Here's I just got the Life and Mana Craft. The rank 4, which is, I guess, the higher tier one. I haven't had that. Oh, a Heartbreaker. That's kind of an interesting pull, actually. Has mana, has spell damage, gives me Culling Strike. It is a dagger. I have to swap off of wands and go to daggers, but, like, it's a pretty solid dagger. I think I'll take this. Honestly, it could be good. Worst case scenario, if I somehow get a Soul Taker, I can make a Kingmaker. Ooh. Uh-oh. No, we're good. We're good. I fucking went full panic for no reason. I was actually, like, fine. I just shit my pants.